What if the profound stillness you instinctively avoid holds the key to your deepest anxieties? What if the relentless pursuit of external validation obscures the singular power waiting within you? The 17th century philosopher, Blaise Pascal, believed this fear of solitude was humanity's most fundamental flaw. Pascal was a towering intellect of the 17th century, a mathematician, physicist, and a profound philosopher. His fragile body housed a restless mind, constantly seeking truth amidst intense physical suffering. Born in 1623, France was a crucible of intellectual ferment and deep religious strife. This era, pre-Enlightenment, wrestled with the role of faith, reason, and human suffering. At 31, a near-death experience and a powerful vision transformed his focus from science to the human condition. He began to dissect the inner turmoil of man, observing a universal impulse to escape discomfort. This impulse, he argued, drives us to seek diversion, to fill every quiet moment with noise. His words echo across centuries, more poignant now in our hyperconnected, endlessly distracting world. We possess technology designed to eliminate any flicker of boredom, any moment of introspection. Yet, despite constant connection, many feel more profoundly isolated and unfulfilled than ever. Pascal's observation isn't about physical isolation, but the avoidance of our inner landscape. He invites us to confront the silence, to discover its transformative power for self-mastery. Pascal understood that true self-knowledge begins where external distractions end. In the quiet room, stripped of external stimuli, we are forced to confront our own minds. This isn't just about thinking. It's about observing the raw, unfiltered landscape of your inner world. Your fears, your ambitions, your unexamined assumptions, they all surface without the usual escapes. Consider the ancient Stoics, who regularly practiced introspection, seeing it as foundational to virtue. Marcus Aurelius, emperor and philosopher, sought solitude even amidst the pressures of the Roman Empire. He understood that outer chaos could only be navigated with inner calm, forged in personal reflection. This deliberate withdrawal creates a crucible, burning away superficial layers to reveal your core self. Pattern interrupt. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes, Carl Jung profoundly stated. To truly know yourself, you must be willing to sit with the discomfort of your own unfiltered thoughts. This deep introspection helps you identify your true values, separate from societal expectations. It's not about finding answers, but understanding the questions that truly define your existence. Paradoxically, mastering solitude is the prerequisite for forming genuinely profound connections with others. When you understand your own needs and desires, you stop projecting them onto others for fulfillment. Without this inner clarity, relationships often become a desperate attempt to fill an internal void. You seek validation, a mirroring of self, rather than engaging with another whole, independent being. Think of the hermit who, after years of spiritual work, returns to the world with unparalleled wisdom. His presence is magnetic, not because of his words, but because of his grounded, self-possessed nature. He learned to stand alone and thus can stand authentically with others, offering genuine support. Pattern interrupt. How many of your relationships truly nourish you versus merely distracting you? The capacity to be alone, psychologist Donald Winnicott noted, is a sign of emotional maturity. It signifies a secure inner world, not dependent on constant external input for stability. Cultivating this allows you to choose your connections consciously, based on shared values and respect. You offer your full, authentic self, not a fragmented self seeking completion from another. Solitude empowers you to give from abundance, rather than taking from a place of scarcity. Beyond self-knowledge and connection, solitude is the fertile ground where innovation and resilience flourish. Our greatest insights rarely come from noisy meetings or endless scrolling, but from quiet contemplation. Isaac Newton's apple falling, Archimedes' eureka moment, these often arise from focused, solitary thought. The mind, free from interruption, can connect disparate ideas, seeing patterns previously obscured. This is deep work, as Cal Newport describes it, undistracted concentration on a cognitively demanding task. It's during these periods of mental isolation that complex problems yield their most elegant solutions. Moreover, solitude builds a profound inner resilience, a quiet strength against life's inevitable storms. When you've faced your own mind in silence, external pressures lose much of their power over you. Pattern interrupt. The world demands your attention, but your genius demands your withdrawal. It allows you to process emotions fully, to grieve, to heal, and to emerge stronger. Without this discipline, you risk becoming a slave to external stimuli, perpetually reactive. You become a vessel for the world's noise, rather than a creator of your own meaningful existence. Embrace the quiet, and watch as your capacity for insight and endurance expands exponentially. It's the ultimate act of self-care, a profound investment in your personal and creative sovereignty. So, how do we integrate this ancient wisdom of solitude into our relentlessly modern lives? It's not about becoming a hermit, but intentionally carving out pockets of undistracted time. First, schedule non-negotiable quiet time daily, even 15 minutes of device-free contemplation. Use this time for reflection, journaling, or simply observing your thoughts without judgment. Second, practice digital fasting. Designate specific hours or days completely free from screens. This isn't deprivation. It's reclamation of your attention, your mental bandwidth, your true self. Understand that the discomfort you initially feel is merely the withdrawal from chronic stimulation. Push through it, embrace the silence. This is where your clarity, your strength truly resides. Pascal's insight, once a stark warning, becomes an invitation to reclaim your inner world. The problem of solitude is actually its greatest gift, waiting for you to unwrap its profound power. It's not an escape asterisk from the world, but an escape asterisk into yourself, preparing you for the world. This disciplined withdrawal is the training ground for true presence, resilience, and authentic action. Stop running from the quiet. Stop filling every pause. Your greatest breakthroughs await in the silence. The profoundest strength is forged not in battle, but in the contemplative crucible of self-communion. Embrace the discipline of solitude. Master the art of being alone. For within the stillness, you will discover the boundless, untamed power of your true self.